Ellis in the face.
This is the 9-10 game. The winner will play for the 8th seed against Memphis Friday night in Memphis. Sabonis inside for 2.
One of the few opportunities with the drive. Shot blocker goes for it. Sabonis took advantage of that space that was left to put one back.
Tough shot that hung on the rim and dropped for Klay Thompson. Thank you, sir, for the explanation. Sacramento down to 1 timeout. Trailing by 18. Brandon Williams again. 7.
Patient and getting into hit a shot that he likes.
5 of 8 from the floor. 3 of 4 from 3. He also has 5 assists. Basket and almost 3 minutes in this game. Winner advances to play Memphis in the final play-in game on Friday night. The loser, season is over. Anthony Davis with the jumper.
Opportunity.
Here's Davis, who's played 31 minutes tonight. Body to body with Murray. Turnaround jumper. Banks in for AD. 25 for Davis.
Decides to make that very difficult pass out to the perimeter. Fortunately, they got 3 points out of it.
Dallas does have 8 blocks. There's Gafford with the throwdown right in Sabonis' up. Took a shot to the face. Count the basket. Goaltend by Gafford, and Davis seems to be okay. Some thought that would just be another distraction with Nico Harrison doubling down on the no regrets and defense wins championship mantra, but look, the Mavericks have been great.
Able to string together stops to make a legitimate run.
Gafford with the slam. Lead up to 23. On the ropes. Levine for 3, good, but a little too late. When it traded De'Aaron Fox, a lot of people thought that this would be the end result. That without Fox, even 7 points for Anthony Davis, 18 for Klay Thompson. 16 of those came in the second quarter, which really was the difference. That's when the Mavs won the game. And Klay Thompson deserves huge credit for that. Big reason why the matchup between the Mavs and the Grizzlies. We don't know exactly about Ja Morant's health. Turned the ankle late. Thompson buries a 3. But it should be a terrific game Friday.
A bit different performance that you're going to see, I think, offensively out of Memphis than what Sacramento was able to do tonight. A lot of it could, though, depend on, again, Ja Morant. He rolled that ankle.
And what a year it was for the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We'll see if he ends up winning his first MVP award. Led the league in scoring on a team that finishes with the 7th best regular season record in NBA history. Had the greatest point differential in the history of the league. And they had some key guys out a lot this year. Chet Holmgren, Caruso, Hartenstein. A lot of guys missed games, yet Oklahoma City still was the best team in the NBA this year. DeRozan misses a 3.
Well, whichever one of these teams ends up surviving to take on OKC, they're going to face the best defense we've seen in the league this year. That's what the Thunder really hang their hat on.
Got a time
team in league history in terms of volume against the team that allows the most three-pointers attempted. In fact, Atlanta only got off 21 last night. That's how good Orlando's defense is. And it's going to be pushed to the limit against a Boston team that is just trying to end you from the three-point line.
Another great year for Boston, more than 60 wins for the 2nd straight year. You think about all the championships, almost 20 for Boston, yet they have not won back-to-back titles since the 60s. And they'll begin defense Sunday on ABC against Orlando in Boston.
Yeah, the Celtics have really just turned it up a notch here over the last 6 weeks or so, rounding into form. And look, they didn't want to be just a team that won a championship. They wanted to be a team that you'd be talking about for a long time. You do that by winning multiple rings, and that's where their focus is right now, trying to defend their title.
Jaden Hardy misses the shot. And a foul called here. We were talking a little bit before the break about Sacramento. Didn't get a chance to get your thoughts, Legs, on kind of summing up the Kings' year and maybe the future of this franchise. For a while, it looked like it was going to be De'Aaron Fox's team with Mike